Hi everybody, it's Nani. Happy Friday. It's the weekend, yay! I have a big Friday favorites video for you today. This will probably be my biggest video so far, my longest. I thought the beauty one was big. I'm curious to see how long this one is. This one is all about crafts, crafting supplies. My goodness, guys, when I start gathering up things for these videos, it is crazy how much Dollar Tree stuff I have and that I absolutely love. I don't even think I realized how much I love the Dollar Tree until I started doing these videos. It's just amazing the things that you can find there. It blows my mind. So I'm just gonna jump right in here. If you would see this desk, it is insane. So I'm gonna start with what I showed in my thumbnail. I've talked about their t-shirts before in their past. I wanted to show you some of the things that I have done with the Dollar Tree t-shirts. This is one that I made last year. When the Christmas stuff came out last year, they had the galvanized little thin signs, almost like you would put in a wreath with just the word. I used the double-sided tape, which I have here. I may as well show it, and then I can throw it on the floor. The double-sided tape, I used it. I put it on the back of the galvanized little sign. I stuck it to the t-shirt, and then I used their, which I'm sure I'm gonna come to, it's almost like a flat paintbrush. I dipped it in white paint, and I put that galvanized stencil, sign, whatever you wanna call it. I stuck it to the t-shirt, dipped it the paintbrush in white paint, and I did that on the t-shirt. You guys know that I always say peace. This was a Hanes t-shirt that I got from the Dollar Tree, and this I have washed now. If you would see it up close, it is, the black is slowly starting to fade because I've washed this so many times. But I just used fabric paint, regular white fabric paint, and used that little stamper paintbrush thing and did that on there over the galvanized piece, and then I let it dry for just a few minutes, and I easily pulled that galvanized piece off, and that's it. That's it. I made that cute little t-shirt. Dollar Tree. And these, I have all these galvanized things in my Christmas bins down the garage, so I didn't get the chance to pull them out to show you, but I'm sure that you guys know what I'm talking about. They come out several times a year with different sayings like welcome and peace and believe, and I think I'm going to show you one of those next. Just different galvanized pieces that look beautiful in wreaths and things like that. So that's what I used, and I'm sorry that I didn't get the chance to pull it out for you. This is another one that I made from another Dollar Tree t-shirt, and I did the same exact thing, but it was with the galvanized piece that said believe. I wore this all winter long. This was a long sleeve tee that I had found at the Dollar Tree last year, and this one's getting pretty shabby looking, but I thought I would show you. I did it on the front, and I also did it down each sleeve, the word believe, and it's on this sleeve as well. And you can see I cut the neck off, and I did with that other one too. Necks just drive me crazy, the thing on the neck. But this, I think, was a man's 2 or 3X, and I really don't care. I wear it, it is comfy, it is warm, and I thought it turned out so cute. But I did the same process on this. I just used the double-sided tape, stuck it to the back of that piece, stuck it on my shirt, and then used fabric paint. And I'll show you the little brush that I used to do it. I've washed them a million times, and they're holding up well for being used for over a year. I'm gonna start putting this stuff in a bag that I show you because I have to put all this stuff away whenever I'm done. This was another t-shirt that I made just this summer with the iron-on transfer stickers, and it's holding up well, but just a heads up, these little bead things, some of them do come off in the washer. I even turned it inside out, and I did hang this to dry, but some of them in the washer did come out. So I must have, not ironed it on good enough, but that's okay. I think it still looks pretty. And the other one is a white t-shirt with a tiger in black beads, but I didn't bring that up to show you. It's in one of my previous videos, but so, so pretty. Dollar Tree, $2 for this cute little t-shirt. Yep, neck is cut out into a V. Love it. All right, let's get some of this big stuff off here. If you guys haven't thought about these as a crafting item, think about it. These are just beautiful. I have seen so many people do just awesome things with these. I have these setting around my house everywhere. I saw someone cut these, use one of the styrofoam, almost like a Christmas tree cone form from the Dollar Tree, which I wanted to show you, but I do not have. I don't have any of the styrofoam right now. I need to look for some. But they cut these out and they put these around that styrofoam form, the Christmas tree shape one, and made a beautiful lacy looking Christmas tree. You can just use these for so many things, and they're pretty. And you get, oh, I don't even know how many is in here, because you get 32, and there's 4 different sizes in there. I don't know how easily you're going to be able to see that, but there's a really small one, and they get bigger from there. I have these on my end tables just all over the place, and just they work great. And just get on Pinterest and look up paper doilies. You could find all kind of craft little things to do. I saw somebody, and I don't know how she did it, but she used one of the big ones, and she kind of stuffed the center of it and pulled it up and made ornaments for on her Christmas tree. She put like pillow stuffing on the inside with a jute string tied on it, and all this beautiful lacy, and these are paper. And I don't know how she did it, but it was absolutely stunning, and I want to try doing that with these. So that's why I've actually used a couple out of here already, but I'm going to try to do it. And if I do, I will show you what it turned out to be. Let me do picture frames. They're picture frames, guys. I have so many. I have a couple sitting over there, but I don't think I'm going to grab them for you, because you guys know their picture frames are absolutely amazing. You never know what kind of style, color, size you can find in a picture frame. You need a picture frame, go to the Dollar Tree. They are amazing. This is one of the crafts that I did, and please don't mind them. They are probably extremely fingerprinted and dirty. These are actually hanging on my bathroom wall as we speak downstairs. I took just a very simple silver, shiny silver picture frame. I printed up the sayings. This one says, choose joy. This one says, let your light shine. And this one says, start each day with a grateful heart. These are hanging in my bathroom, one on top of each other, three down. They're vertical down my wall. I had seen on, I can't remember if it was Etsy or a website, I can't remember. They had a set of 3 of these, almost identical. Silver frame, very simple, white paper, black print, black font, and they were like $75 for a set of 3, 5x7 size. No way. When I saw it, it looked so beautiful, and I thought I can do this myself for a fraction of the cost. You know, $3 to make this instead of $75. Now, just 3 sheets of paper and a little bit of black ink. And I just thought they turned out so pretty. I wish I could show them to you better of how I have them on my bathroom wall, but they're just hanging vertical on the bathroom wall, and it just looks so pretty, simple, so many different things. If you get on Pinterest and you see an idea that you really like, or Etsy or whatever it may be, I mean, I'm not saying not to buy things for people that are on Etsy, because they sell amazing things. But if you see something and you know you can do it yourself for cheaper, why not? Do it yourself for cheaper. I'm sorry, guys, I'm gonna set these on the floor. Let's see, I have some wood products here. They're wood crafting items. These are actually Decor, but I have seen so many people make amazing things with these. I've had these now for probably 2 years, I think. And I'm gonna try to do something with these for Christmas this year. I'm not quite sure what. I'm going to paint them for maybe on my mantle. And I may do maybe like a manger scene. I do not have a Cricut, so I'm gonna try to print something up maybe and put in the backs of these, and you know, maybe this one in the center. make it the actual manger scene and like glue these all together, kind of like that, and then maybe put like some farm animals. I think I will do it all white with maybe black print, you know, like shadow type look. Not quite sure, but I'm gonna come up with something with these because I just think they are just, they're so nice and they're made so well. They're so sturdy. I'm sure it's just cheap particle board, but these are made so well. So always keep an eye out for their wood products. I'm sorry guys, some of this stuff definitely has to go down on the floor. I hope I just didn't break my picture frame. Along with their picture frames, keep an eye out for their easels. I think that's what these are called. These are different ones that I have bought from Dollar Tree in the past. I use these now with fall, Christmas, to hang, or instead of hanging all of their decor signs, you know, the ones that have the jute hanger cord, I set them around instead of hanging them on my walls. And I use these easel stands for, you know, for pictures that you would use for pictures. That's what I set my signs on. And some of these, they come in smaller, larger. You can get 2-packs, you can get clear, you can get black. Every once in a while you see the fancy ones that, you know, are almost like wrought iron looking. Just so pretty. And when I see these, I pick them up because I don't have a lot of places where I would want to hang those type of signs. So I stand them around the house. I have one on top of the refrigerator every once in a while, and one's on top of the bulkhead above my cabinets, and all over the place. Let me see, more wood products. Now they have all these laser cut, I don't even know what they call these. They call these laser cut craft icons. Every shape and size and design that you can imagine. I picked these up a while back thinking I was going to make something out of them, and I never got to it. So I'm going to figure out something for these. I have another pack as well, same exact ones. I'm going to think of something for these for the fall. They're little wood boxes. I think these are absolutely amazing. The grand ladies, when we were down, I'm going to try to open this one up quickly. I should have thought about that beforehand. The grand ladies, when they come down, the 8-year-old, she skyped up a bunch of these and she made herself a little curio box out of it, glued them together and made a cute little box. These have different design holes on the front of the drawer, but you can turn them around because they are a perfect square. You can turn them around, well, maybe not so perfect. Turn them backwards and you don't have to see the hole. You could get a little knob and put on here. You could paint these, you could stain these, you could glue them together and make as many high and wide as you would want. Use them for your jewelry, use them for hair bows. If you have, you know, a daughter that loves hair bows, you could make it, you know, 4 wide, 4 high, whatever it may be. You know, do it, let your child paint it, make it unique to them. You know, you could have them all with just the little designs on the front. Just so many different things you could do with this. You could make it Christmas time, like an advent box for the Christmas season using these. You know, if you don't want the hearts and the flowers, and I think one had a butterfly too, just turn it around and you won't see it. You can just turn the drawer around and make it for Christmas instead. Cute. And also they have these, and I just picked these up not too long ago. These are by Crafter's Square. A lot of these products are by Crafter's Square. But these are the Woodcraft cubes. You get 36 pieces in here, and they are 0.63 inches square. Now you could use one of these boxes. You could use that as the handle. Glue one of these little squares as the knob, or put it on the top as a little knob, or whatever. These are a great little deal. I love that. Also wood. They're, what are these called? These are just called craft sticks. You got 60 pieces in here. These were the fatter ones. They're a little bit wider. I don't know what size these are. Let me see how wide these are. These are 0.72 inch by 5.86 inch. And these are the wider kind of popsicle sticks. but the wider size. They also do have the regular size, but for some reason I don't have any of those right now. So these I use for so many things. If I make something and I need some stability to it, I will glue these on the back of whatever it was. Or if I'm making something that has two pieces that are glued together, I will glue some of these on the back just to give it stability. And I want to see here, I'm going to show you. I made this, and I actually had this, when I had the room the other way, I had this over on the stand, but it was over in this corner at the time. I made this 2 years ago, I believe, out of the Jenga blocks. These are the thicker popsicle sticks. I just made an X out of it and glued it in there. And these are pine cones from the Dollar Tree that I glittered and added some jute twine. I added a little jute twine. I actually had these on my Christmas tree for a couple years, and they were cinnamon scent, but you can't smell it anymore. This is jute twine that I made a bow out of. I also have a set of fairy lights inside, and I just made that to set somewhere. And now that fall is coming, I'm going to use it again downstairs in the main part of the house. And I just use Jenga blocks and paint. So I may as well show you the Jenga blocks right now. Jenga blocks. They now have these big honking boxes of these. They're not Jenga blocks. They are called Tumbling Tower Game. These are in the toy section, and that's what I used to make this one. I'm sorry guys, I'm reaching down. And please don't ask me for directions, because I just started gluing them together, and what happened happened. I had no idea how to finish off the top, so I just kind of came up with that. But you can find different ideas on Pinterest and then I left the back open so that I could put things in and out of it. But these are the Jenga blocks that I use. They're great. I had bought, they were a shorter pack, because they do have the smaller pack. But why get a smaller pack when you can get these big gigantors? But they had a smaller pack, and they had the natural, and then they had a brown. I made the mistake of buying those because I couldn't find these. And when I went to spray paint it white, the brown bled through into my white paint and almost turned it pink. So I had to let it dry and put Kills primer on it, and then go ahead and paint it again a couple times. So I'm not a big fan of the boxes of them that have the brown. Pick these up. You can use them for a multitude of things. My goodness, guys, this is going to be a long video. And while I'm showing you the Jenga blocks, I'm going to show you these two. Excuse me while I lean down. These are two more of the ones that I made. I call them lanterns. I don't know what you would call these. This one hasn't. These are not decorated yet with any bling bling. I've had these out on the front porch. I've had them sitting at the base of my steps. And I actually have the light for this one. I have a candle, because these are also Dollar Tree, and I will show them to you next. I love the Jenga blocks, and this is just white paint. Most of this is just white acrylic paint from the Dollar Tree, and if not, I just buy a cheap white spray paint from Walmart. They work well. And these are the little dowel rods that you could get from the Dollar Tree as well. And for these, I did have to splice it and glue it together, which was a total pain in the tush, but I think it turned out just fine. So these were two, and you can see they are different sizes. One is taller and thinner, and one is shorter and squattier. But yeah, these are what I came up with, and so now I need to kind of decorate them up a little bit more, add some greenery and bows and things like that for fall and then Christmas time. So I can get these out of the way now. While I'm on that, I may as well show you I hope there's a battery in this one. Can you see that? I like the true white, and this one has been outside, so it did kind of melt a little bit, but I hope you can see that. It's really hard to see in here because the lights are so bright. But these are the little battery powered candles. I absolutely love these. I have them all over my house. They work well. These are still the original batteries. I've never changed them out, and I've probably had these for 3 years or more, and I use them often. But they're just so pretty. It is way brighter in person, and at nighttime it's even brighter yet, but it's very, very hard for me to show you. And it has like the flicker effect to it. Right now I saw them in the store because I actually have it on my wish list. I want some more of the solid true white. They have an off-white, but it has kind of a pillow design on it. It's kind of diagonal lines, kind of looks like pillows with maybe little rhinestones or something, and they're an off-white color. I don't want those. I want the solid true white color. So if you guys are seeing those in your stores, please let me know so I can keep an eye out. But I didn't see any in probably 4 stores that I've been in. I haven't seen the solid white yet. And I'd like to try to find them in red as well, but I haven't seen the solid red in a couple years. So I don't know if they discontinued those or not, but these little candles work great. So I'm going to shut that off and put that down here. While I'm talking about the candles, this is something else that I had made. They're candlesticks. That is just the traditional candlestick base at the bottom. Kind of has that crystal look to it, and I E6000 glue. I used it with one of their candle, I don't know what you call these. It's almost like a hurricane glass, and it is in where the candles are sold. They have these, and they're there all the time. I just E6000 it, you know, to the center of the base, and then I have one, I put a little piece of burlap, which isn't going to stay up there, and another one of the candles. And these candles do have kind of a waxy outer coating. This one is really dim, so I will have to change that one. So whenever you put it in something glass, that little waxy stuff does get on the inside of the glass. So you do have to clean it every now and again when you're taking the candle in and out. But this is one of the things I made, and this is actually sitting on my mantle as we speak with a couple of the other battery operated. Just very simple, clean. I really like this a lot, so I may make a couple more of these for the holiday season. I'm going to sit that back over here since I don't want that dropped on the floor. Oh, which direction do I go, guys? This was another little thing that I made, and that'll lead me into the next. In the springtime, they come out with their little terracotta pots. I just shoved a whole bunch, and I believe they called these baby's breath. I've had these now for probably 2 years. Have them sitting out. I think I made 3 of these. They're just very simple little pots with I think they called it baby's breath. If you can see back on right there on the stand, you know, it's really hard when you're doing it backwards, but it's right back there. I actually bought that galvanized bucket. It is to hold silverware and things like that. I got it at Dollar General for $5, I think. Maybe it was $3. And it has a handle with a wood kind of trim on the handle. But I have just a whole bunch of this baby's breath put in there. But I love their fake flowers. It's artificial flowers. I have made so much stuff out of it. I think I dropped something, but I don't know what it was, guys, so I'm sorry. But you can get any kind of fake flower that these I just showed in one of my hauls. Their artificial flowers are absolutely stunning. You can get anything that you would want, and as the years go on, they just get better and better. The quality is better. The realistic look to them just keeps getting better and better. I've just been so impressed with the Dollar Tree's artificial flowers. I mean, these are maple leaves, of course, because I'm bound and determined to get that wreath finished very soon. And these are all things that I need for it, but I wanted to make this video first. But you can get flowers for every single season: spring, summer, fall, winter, anything you can imagine. They have garland, leaf garland. They have little pipberry little garlands, which I'm on the lookout for. Just so much stuff in their floral department. So keep an eye out. Their cotton stems are absolutely beautiful. Keep an eye out. Oh my goodness, guys. All right, we're talking about making wreaths. So let's just jump right into that. They're wreath forms. They have amazing wreath forms. Any shape, size that you could want. Just if you see them, if there is a particular some shape that you want, grab it, because they go fast. I have seen them in pumpkin shape. I've seen them in the ribbon for breast cancer shape. I was bound and determined to find square. I passed them by for quite a while, and actually made my husband stop one day because I knew this particular store had them, and I was praying they were still there, and they were. So I got two. Sorry guys, I'm talking so much, so I'm starting to go hoarse. So now I get to finish the other square wreath, and when I do, I will show you. So keep an eye out for the wreaths. And they also have the like grapevine style wreaths, and then they have one that it's not grapevine, and I'm not quite sure what it is, but it has that look to it, kind of the stems all twisted together, but it's more of a natural color. And the grapevine wreaths are on the darker shade, but look for your wreath forms at the Dollar Tree. All right, which way do I go now? Oh, yeah. Let's go, since you use ribbon in wreaths. They're ribbon. You can't pass up their ribbon at the Dollar Tree. They have ribbon for every season, every color, every style, everything, every width, every length, just amazing patterns, colors, absolutely amazing. I don't even know if I have them all here. I do not. I have so many different ribbons. Just keep an eye out. If you make wreaths out of ribbon, tulle, whatever, like this is the tulle type ribbon. This is the burlap ribbon. I should probably show it to you closer. That's tulle. It has a glitter to it. It's like the fine mesh. This is silver with glitter. I'm just going to throw these on the floor. This is the burlap ribbon. I'm actually using some of this in the wreaths that I'm making for fall. These ribbons come back again and again. This is almost all this stuff, guys, is, oh, this isn't Crafter's Square. This is called Floral Garden. This is 9 feet. And it has the burlap look to it, and this is wired on the edges, which makes it really nice because then you can kind of fluff it up and it stays the way you want. This is the same type of ribbon, but it has a lace around it through the middle, and I absolutely love that. I've used it for so many things. This is just a white lacy looking ribbon. I bought several of these for something, but I'm not quite sure what, so they're still in the drawer. I never used them. These came out at Valentine's Day, but I actually bought them for Christmas. When I saw them, these are wired, I believe. I believe these are wired. Yes, they are wired. I'm gonna go with more traditional colors this year for Christmas. So when I saw the reds, this was out for 4th of July. This was out for Valentine's Day. I scooped up a couple because I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet, but I wanted to have them just in case. But all the different colors and styles of ribbon, and oh my goodness. On that same kind of section, they're jute twine, and I'm sorry this isn't in its original packaging. I use this jute twine for so many things. That's what I use to make this bow on the top. It's what I use to make the little bow and hanger for on these glitter pine cones. This is the jute twine that I used. I believe that's what they call it, is jute twine. I'm sorry guys, but it's just so nice and sturdy, and so I buy this all the time. When I see it, I pick it up, and this is the last of it that I have, so I need to be on the lookout for that. This is the paintbrush that I used to make the t-shirts that I showed. What do they call this? They call it a stencil brush, and it is by Jot, and it's flat. You can see I must have used black the last time. It's a flat paintbrush. I hope you can see that. It is flat, and you dip your paint, or you dip your brush in your paint, and then you kind of just tap it straight down onto whatever you're doing. And that way it doesn't get under your stencil. If you do it just straight, you don't want to brush it around because then the paint will ooze underneath what you're doing. Just lightly tap quickly, works great. This worked fantastic for me. So that's what I used to make the t-shirts. Let's see, I went through the floral stuff. They're floral tape. Use it for quite a bit of stuff. If I want to hook things together, this works great. It has enough stick to it that it works well. So I picked this up. I forgot to grab the floral wire. I use the wire for everything. Making my wreaths, that's how I attach my florals and things like that to the frame of the wreath. I use their floral wire. And they're even coming out with it now in different colors, but I stuck with the traditional green, and it works amazingly well. So their floral tape, their wreath forms, their floral wire. Oh my goodness, guys, they're Velcro. I call it Velcro. They call it hoop and loop fasteners. Love this stuff. We all know what Velcro is. You can cut these to whatever size you want. They have both sides. One is one side, one is the other side. I stick it together and then I cut it the size that I need my Velcro to be. It works great. Every once in a while, I will recover the pillows. May as well go to that next. I recover the pillows using the Dollar Tree fabric, and I just sew up 3 sides, and the 4th side, I just use a little piece of Velcro. And is this the sticky stuff? They have Velcro there that is already self-adhesive. This is the sticky stuff. I wasn't sure if this pack was or not. It's already sticky for you. So I sew up 3 sides of the pillow using my sewing machine. Sometimes I even do it by hand, just quick stitch, so that I can just take it apart and use the fabric again. But this is what I use then to close the 4th side. I just cut little squares of it, stick it on, close it shut. Works great. Let me see. So that may as well go to the fabric section. Fabric at the Dollar Tree. Can you believe it? It is awesome. And I have seen lately, I didn't find any prints that I liked, but I have seen some lately that are actual fat quarters like you would get at Walmart. I don't know if they're a Walmart brand or not. Maybe some of you out there will know, but they have it folded up nice and neat in little squares, but I didn't see any prints that I wanted. This was one that came out, I'm not even sure when. I picked it up, I thought it would be so cute for the fall. It has a fox on it. Oh, with the little fox figurine guy. Nice. It has mushrooms, it has acorns, it has, I think it's a little hedgehog or porcupine. Just such cute prints. And these are fat quarters as well. This came out at Easter, and it does have, it's pink with little white bunnies all over it. Just different prints and styles. They had the bright stripes for the spring. They had the bright yellow with polka dots for the spring. Just keep an eye out for the fabrics. I know they're coming out with more fall fabrics. I have not found them yet. I hope I do, because I'd like to cover a few pillows. I was seeing something, whenever I was showing you this, I thought I brought up a couple of the packages. They must be for something else, but these are I call them fairy lights. These are the lights, they're string lights that I use from the Dollar Tree, and they bring them out a lot, especially now that the holidays are coming. It just takes 2 AA batteries. These work great, and they're on a wire, so you can kind of bend them into the shape that you want in whatever decor you're doing. I love these a lot. They work well. We're just going to start grabbing stuff as I go across. The spiral cutter. They just came out with this not too long ago. I like it. I like it a lot. It works great. And I use it. I had made, I guess you call it quilts. I had made for my family for Christmas last year. And I used this ruler. It is a metal square, I guess you would call it. And this cutter with this made cutting my fabric so easy. This stayed sharp. It was wonderful. So I will be trying to find more of these. But this square as well. This is great for in the garage. It's great for whatever, crafting, just drawing lines, whatever it may be. It stays a nice clean edge, works great. The spiral cutter works great. I see my hubby is texting me. The metal ruler, which I showed in another video, love it. I'm on the lookout for another one of these. Oh my goodness, guys. They're paint. You can't beat it for $1. It works great. I'm gonna have to show you a couple paintings that myself and my hubby did. He made me one. I've made one for him. I made one just for us at the house. I use their paint. I use everything from the Dollar Tree to make it. Amazing products. And on that, their paintbrushes. I use the Dollar Tree paintbrushes. I use the Dollar Tree canvases. They have canvases that are with the wood on the inside. I'm not quite sure what you call them. I prefer the flat canvases myself because I like to put them in my own frames. So I typically buy the flat canvas, and that's why I didn't have any with the wood. You know, it makes it thicker, the edges. These are what I use to do it. It's amazing. And these are gigantic. These are the 11 by 14. These are the 5 by 7. They have 8 by 10, all different sizes of canvas. These are the Jot paintbrushes. It was a 6-pack. They work well. I buy them. They're great. This was another pack of paint that hubby bought last Christmas time. These are the little tubes of paint by Crafter Square. He used those to decorate some Christmas trains for the grand ladies. This paint worked great. There's another pack downstairs opened. Magnets. Absolutely love their magnets. You can make your own magnets for on the fridge. You know, buy things, have the grandkids help you, let them make a magnet for on your refrigerator. They work great. They're glue sticks. I really like them. They work well. I buy them. When I see them, I buy them. I haven't been using my glue gun very much lately, but now that the holiday season is coming, I will be getting it out. So this is the last of my packs. I need to grab another one if I see it in the store. They also have super long ones, but I haven't tried those yet. So if you have, let me know what you think of the really long ones. This was a 20 pack, and I probably had this in the drawer for over a year, so I don't know what they are now. They're stickers, guys. Oh my goodness. I didn't even bring up all my stickers. They have iron-on transfers. These you can iron on your Dollar Tree t-shirts. The stickers. These are all by Crafter Square, and one is a floral garden. Stickers. If you need stickers, if you need stencils, if you need adhesive sticker wrap stuff in any color you can imagine, pink, purple, blue, silver, gold. These. I'm gonna show you one more thing because I'm gonna have to end this video. My goodness, it's not gonna be the longest though. These stickers, people are saying these are $20 at like Hobby Lobby and Michael's. I finally found the other one. Oh, I can't even believe it. These are the Happy Planner sticker books. If you need stickers, guys, check out the Dollar Tree. $20 for this, and it is thick. I don't know if you can see that. There is 1,557 stickers in this one, and this is the seasonal. This one has 1,078, and this is the watercolor. I didn't see any others, so I don't know. I was on the hunt for these for probably a month and a half, and then bam, there they were. So keep an eye out. They are still floating around out there. Absolutely love that deal. And I'm gonna stop at this. They're glues at the Dollar Tree. You can get Aleene's tacky glue. They sell this in the big craft stores. These bottles aren't gigantic. They're a 3 ounce, but amazing glue. I use this all the time. The grand ladies use this glue all the time. And then the original super glue wood glue, and this is a 2 fluid ounce bottle. This is the glue that I use to glue my wood pieces together, my Jenga blocks, whatever it may be. I use this. So keep an eye out for the glues. $1. And I like these smaller bottles. A lot of people say, why don't you go to, you know, Hobby Lobby or Michael's and buy a bigger bottle? Because it dries out on me. I would rather get a smaller bottle and it not dry out. If it does dry out, I'm not crying over wasting $6 on a bottle of glue. So I get it at the Dollar Tree. Why not? So that, guys, is my craft section Friday Favorites video. I hope I gave you some ideas, and I hope you like this, and I hope you like this series. My throat is hurting from talking so much, so I'm gonna get off of here now, and I'm gonna go make myself something for lunch and get a drink. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you guys like this type of thing, if you like regular Dollar Tree hauls, a Shein haul every now and again, Dollar Tree product reviews, me telling you what I think about the Dollar Tree food and items, please subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of my YouTube family. You guys are the best. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I'm going to talk to you again here really soon. Peace.